My name is Carolyn Kaiser. I'm a field representative with AFSCME Council 24, Northwest area of Wisconsin. I started working for the state in the 80s and immediately just started going to my union meetings trying to decide if I was going to be a part of the union. I would want to know what was going on. And as each meeting I went to, I learned a little bit more and then soon became a steward. And then became a local leader and kept learning more and more. I was a steward, I was a local secretary, I was a local president, and then I became a field staff. Well, really, we do a lot of the same things. We just do them in a little different way. Historically, if someone had an issue, we had a contract book that we looked at. Now I have 2 3-ring binders, and with them I have statutes, I have administrative codes, and I have what's called Wisconsin Human Resources Handbook, which is a lot of different policies. And so when the employer is abusing their own rules or their own law, then we take issue with that. And we use one of those identities in order to fight that cause. So that would be the way what I use if someone has a grievance. We have been successful at people who had suspensions at lessening them through settlements. And we have had some other personal settlement type issues. On a group basis, we do more visibility factor things. So the key is helping people understand that we need to act as a group. And when we're all together working on a project, we can make a change. And to be visible and sometimes have a little bit of fun, we can do that. To me, part of that reason is that people haven't allowed themselves to be educated. They listen to third-party stories. And the other part is to know that we're at a time in our life as we grow that we need to be more cohesive, whether that's with other locals or other communities, because we really all live in our community. And for their focus to be so tunnel visioned is the way I look at it, is just whoever you are, you just know that little bit about yourself. In a world, we all need each other. And that's the important and nice thing about AFSCME is when I'm working on a project, I don't have to know all the answers. I just need to know who can help me with this to get the right answer. I think that AFSCME in Wisconsin has had the service model down very well. And we sometimes were naive when Walker came out and said, well, we're going to divide and conquer, and people knew we were divide and conquer, but not unless we really get hit over the head do we get it sometimes. Otherwise, things seem so abstract to us. And for that group to segment out and say, oh yeah, we're going to be the savior, really, that's not life. You know, our goal is to represent everyone, and that we believe that no matter what your job is, it has dignity, and you need to respect each person that has that job. And so we cannot just think one person and my job's the only one that counts, because it isn't. We all count. And we need to just remember that, and we need to work together to accomplish what's good for all. An important part of standing together is that we know that there's going to be a tomorrow, and our tomorrows, what that tomorrow is going to look at like is dependent on what we do today. And most all of us have some type of a family or parents or children or someone in our life that we want to be educated and that we want to be able to take for bike rides and that we want to just enjoy. And we just need to work together to get a positive framework for our state back. So really the bottom line to me with AFSCME is having that voice of togetherness on what is our common goal.